You ever feel like you're just drowning in a sea of contracts, proposals, and agreements? You know the feeling. That endless copy pasting, the tiny little errors you've hoped nobody notices, the hours just gone. Well, we've all been there. Today, we're going to fix that. We're going to dive into how you can turn that manual nightmare into an automated dream and do it all right inside of Salesforce. Okay, let's be real for a second. Are you still, right now, manually creating contracts? You know the drill. You're copying customer info from a Salesforce record, and you're pasting it line by line into a Word doc. It's not just tedious, is it? It's a massive time sink, and it's absolutely holding you back. You know, this whole manual process, it's like walking through a minefield. You've got those dreaded copy-paste errors that can put a whole deal at risk. Your team is wasting countless hours on admin work instead of actually selling. Your branding is all over the place, which, let's face it, doesn't look great. And oh my gosh, don't even get me started on chasing down signatures. It's a mess. But what if there was a much better way? All right, enough about the problem. Let's talk solutions. And I want you to forget about some complicated external program you have to learn. The real answer is an in-house tool that works right where all your data already lives. So let's meet DRT by Cody Labs. Now, this right here is the absolute key. DRT is a native Salesforce application. So what does that actually mean for you? Well, it means no more exporting data, no more juggling a bunch of different logins. Everything happens securely inside the Salesforce cloud that you already know and trust, using that valuable data you've worked so hard to collect. So here's the magic trick. DRTE just reaches in, grabs your live Salesforce data, and I mean from any object, standard or custom, and instantly merges it into these beautiful professional documents. They're ready to get signed in like the blink of an eye. Okay, that sounds amazing, right? But how does it actually work? Let's pull back the curtain for a minute and see how you build one of these smart document blueprints. And I promise it's way more straightforward than you might think. So the initial setup is a really simple one-time thing. You just install the app, you assign permissions to decide who gets to build templates versus who can just generate the documents, and then you just tell the tool which Salesforce objects it's allowed to talk to. Now, to connect your data, the tool uses something called SOQL. And please, don't let that name intimidate you. The absolute best way to think of SOQL is as a simple shopping list. You're just telling Salesforce, hey, for this contract, I'm going to need the account name, the start date, and the billing address. That's it. Check this out. See how simple that shopping list is? It's literally just a list of the fields you want. Select, name, status, start date. And that little piece at the very end, where ID equals to PV0, that's the secret sauce. That tells the tool, hey, go grab the data for the exact record I'm looking at right now. Pretty clever. Okay, so once you've got your data shopping list all figured out, the next step is to tell your document where to actually put everything. And you do this by just inserting these super simple placeholders or tags right into your template file. And right here, this is where it all clicks together. The query on the left is our shopping list, fetching the data. The template on the right uses these simple little tags like count.name as placeholders. So when you hit generate, DRTE just matches them up. It takes the data from the list and drops it right into the correct spot. It's really that simple. Data merging is fantastic, of course, but most business documents, they need a signature to really seal the deal. Well, this is just as easy. You probably guessed it. It's just another simple placeholder. Take a look at how this works for a document that needs two signers. You just use a tag like signature 1 for the first person and signature 2 for the second. You can even add tags for their name, their title, and the date, and link each one to the right signer. It's so simple, so clean, and honestly, incredibly powerful. So, we've built the template, and honestly, that's the hard part. Now let's get to the really good part. What's this experience actually like for the people who have to use it every single day? Your team. This, right here, is the payoff. Once that template is built, your sales rep goes to a record in Salesforce, they click one button, and a perfect, data-filled document is ready to go. One click. That's it. It's kind of a game changer. And you know what? The experience is just as smooth for your customer. They get a link to a secure portal where they can review the whole document and sign it right there on their computer, their tablet, or even their phone. It just looks professional, it's modern, and it's incredibly easy. So let's zoom out for a second. We've just gone from this clunky manual process to a one-click automated workflow. So what does this actually mean for your business? Why does all this matter? Well, the real-world impact is huge. First off, deals close way faster because all those document bottlenecks are just gone. Second, you get to eliminate those costly, embarrassing errors. Third, every single document that goes out is perfectly on brand, making you look great every time. And finally, everything is managed and stored securely right there in Salesforce, which gives you total visibility and control. This quote on the slide really says it all. Automating documents isn't just about a small efficiency gain. It's a strategic move. It's about speeding up your entire revenue cycle. The goal here isn't just to send documents. It's to accelerate your entire business. So, I'll leave you with this question to think about. What could your team really achieve with all the time they'd get back? How many more deals could you actually close if your documents just built themselves?